Hey world, it's been really coming back to back with another video. I want to come back with this video here because I really didn't actually hit the story that happened a couple of weeks ago about the cops in Arizona that was overly aggressive with that one Afro-melanated couple and their family for allegedly shoplifting in the store. If you didn't get to see the video, it was pretty bad in reference to it was overkill. You don't have to treat people like that. I mean, no weapons, no threat. I mean, if you see the way he, apprehended the young man, that was a little dude too. I mean, when he kicked his legs over, man, like he almost almost tore his ACL. And I'm like, man, that's kind of excessive. You did. And then with the other cop trying to grab the lady's baby out of her hand, I'm like, man, what is that? It's like there's no regard for humanity, but I understand that they don't do everybody like that. And like I said, this isn't a divide and conquer video. This is a real video because, come on, man, that's the elephant in the room. You don't see this kind of stuff on the television when it comes to Caucasians or Hispanics or Asians getting brutalized by the police. Why is that? And then, the devil's advocate on the flip side, they're like, well, cops kill more whites than blacks because of the sheer numbers. Well, why are you not showing it? Or where's the brutalization of motorists and stuff? Why is that not shown on the television? Okay? And so with that Arizona situation happening, it just kind of tripped me out where the story I'm talking about today about the Philadelphia cops. I mean, how is it that there's 72 cops in Philadelphia placed on desk duty for making racist, sexist, and violent posts on Facebook? It was 72 officers identified in Philadelphia. An additional 3,500 posts identified by Facebook from other officers around the nation. I think in New York, in Pennsylvania, Denison, Texas, Dallas, Texas, in Florida, Arizona. What are these cops thinking? I mean, if you have the audacity to push sin on posts that are racist, are violent. For an example, one of the posts read, one less savage taken out, or other one was talking about the Miranda rights, where you have the right to shut the F up. If you can't afford an attorney, then you should have lived a better life. You have the right to shut up or I throat punch you. These are posts, right, by cops. And what's so disheartening is that the police commissioner of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, is Afro-melanated. So what does that say about the culture in that particular police department? You have a black police commissioner, and you have 72 officers on desk duty for racist, sexist, violent tweets and violent posts on Facebook. What kind of leadership are you? What kind of leadership skills do you have or lack thereof? And I tell you right now, I'm a coach. If my players are acting like that, they don't respect me. They don't respect you. And then the fact that you would say they're not even disciplined yet. I mean, teachers, we had one bad year. We won't get a raise, and that's one bad year in one particular area, not overall. If you just show it in some areas, you won't get a raise. So it's like, how does cops go out and actually, spray this type of rhetoric, and y'all guys still getting paid? Okay, guys, let's get into it.
The Philadelphia Police Department has taken 72 officers off the street because of social media posts described as racist, sexist, and violent. They were recently revealed by a watchdog group that revealed thousands of posts from police officers around the country. Errol Barnett is in Philadelphia, where the announcement was made just yesterday. Errol, what are the consequences that these officers may face?
Well, Tony, we're about to find out. The police commissioner here says that none of the 72 officers involved in all of this have been punished just yet, but he does expect several dozen of them will be. They'll face consequences which could include dismissal. Meanwhile, the Philly PD, and you see the headquarters behind me, is conducting its own internal review of some 3,000 social media posts that may violate department policy.
3,000. So the Philadelphia Police Department isn't as initiating their own internal investigation because there's 3,000 posts in just their department alone. Come on, man. And then you wonder why cats be, like apprehensive about the cops, and you see these things that go on. We're not animals, okay? And the gall and just this mindset. But like I tell you, if you hadn't had the chance to watch the movie The Good Shepherd, watch that movie with Matt Damon, because that movie actually gives you the mindset or tells you the mindset of a lot of these Caucasians. There was a scene in the movie where Matt Damon speaks with one of the mafia guys that's supposed to be testifying, and Matt Damon needed him to do a favor for him. And the mafia guy from Italy says, the Italians, we have our traditions and stuff. We have our family and religion. The Irish, they have their land. The Jews, they have the tradition, and then he said even the niggers have their music. That's what he said. And he said to Matt Damon, what do y'all have? Matt Damon looked him right in the eye and said, the United States of America. That's what we have. Everybody else is just here visiting. And that's the mindset, all right? And so when these 2,000 families get apprehended and deported back, and then hundreds of thousands or more, that's the mindset. And it has to be a type of mindset in the police department, because why is there such a disparity when it comes to, how they interact with us? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm educated, and I'm not, I'm 6'6" and everything, but to come at me, and I've been stopped by the cops and whatnot, and had that attitude, and so and so then when you hear about this kind of stuff, it's like, come on, man. And then you have a black police commissioner admitting that, well, no, they're not disciplined yet. We just got to wait and see. What? You've already identified them. Okay? And see, that's where the lack of trust comes. All right? Well, all right, I want to come back with a back-to-back. And in the meantime, between time, family, may the Most High Inside bring you joy. And being with us out of 5,000.